Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you joined. In the last video, I guided you on how to crochet the legs and feet for our adorable goose, Hanhi. Today I'll show you how to join the legs together, crochet the body, and finish with Hanhi's tail. As always, I'll guide you step by step so even beginners can follow along with ease. Let's get started. Yarn in white color, preferably cotton yarn. A crochet hook, I'm using a hook size 3.00 millimeters. A yarn needle for sewing the parts together. Stitch markers help mark the beginning of each round. Scissors. And finally, some stuffing to give our amigurumi its shape. We'll begin by joining the legs together. Take your second leg. This one should still have the yarn attached. Crochet 12 single crochets around this leg, then chain 3 stitches. Place the stitch marker to mark the beginning of this round. Now we'll join the first leg by inserting the hook into one of its stitches and making a single crochet. Continue crocheting 24 single crochets around the first leg. Crocheting 24 single crochets around the first leg. Then crochet 3 single crochets along the chain we just made. For beginners who may not be sure where the first chain is when making a single crochet into the chain space later, let's place a stitch marker in the first chain. This way you'll easily know where it is. Finally, crochet 12 single crochets to finish around the second leg. By the end of this round, you should have 54 stitches. With the legs joined, we'll now work on Hanhi's body. For rounds 15 through 23, crochet 1 single crochet in each stitch around. That's 9 rounds of 54 stitches each. Next, in round 24, we'll start shaping the body by decreasing. Follow this pattern, 7 single crochets, then a decrease repeated 6 times. This will leave you with 48 stitches at the end of the round. How to make a decrease? In this step, I'll show you how to make a decrease. A decrease is used to make your project smaller by combining 2 stitches into one. To begin, insert your hook into the first stitch where you want to make the decrease. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Next, insert your hook into the second stitch. Yarn over again and pull up a loop. Now you should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over one more time and pull the yarn through all 3 loops on your hook. This completes your decrease, and you've turned 2 stitches into one. If you look closely, you'll see that the decrease pulls the 2 stitches together, creating a smaller and more compact section in your project. From rounds 25 through 28, crochet 1 single crochet in each stitch, maintaining 48 stitches per round. Be sure to stuff the body as you go to give Hanhi a nice, firm shape. At this point, you can start lightly stuffing to keep its shape as we go along. Start by adding a small amount of stuffing, then use something to press it down. I'm using scissors to gently pack it in and make it firm. Once it's compact, add more stuffing. Let's continue shaping. In round 29, we'll decrease again, working 6 single crochets and 1 decrease, repeated 6 times. This reduces the stitch count to 42. Keep crocheting 1 single crochet in each stitch for rounds 30 and 31. At this point, you can start lightly stuffing to keep its shape as we go along. For round 32, we'll decrease to 36 stitches by working 5 single crochets and a decrease, repeated 6 times. For rounds 33 and 34, keep crocheting 1 single crochet in each stitch, maintaining the 36 stitches. Before starting round 35, add 5 more single crochets and place your stitch marker on the side. This will help shape the goose's body more evenly. In round 35, we'll start with a decrease, then make 16 single crochets and repeat this sequence twice. This will leave us with a total of 34 stitches. From round 36, keep crocheting 1 single crochet in each stitch, maintaining the 34 stitches. From rounds 37 to 40, we'll alternate between rounds of single crochet and decreasing to gradually shape the body. By the end of round 40, you should have 30 stitches. For rounds 41, work 3 single crochets and a decrease, repeated 6 times. This will leave you with 24 stitches at the end of the round. From round 42 to round 44, keep crocheting 1 single crochet in each stitch. For round 45, work 2 single crochets and a decrease, repeated 6 times. This will leave you with 18 stitches at the end of the round. Keep crocheting 1 single crochet in each stitch for rounds 46 and 47. Once you finish, cut the yarn and stuff the body firmly before hiding the thread. And there you have it. We've successfully connected Hanhi's legs and completed the body. Now let's crochet Hanhi's tail. Start with a magic ring and make 6 single crochets inside. First, let's start to make a magic ring. This part can seem tricky, but I'll go slow so you can follow along easily. Hold the end of your yarn in your left hand, letting it rest across your fingers. Wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers, index and middle, to create an X shape on top. Hold the crossover point between your thumb and finger to keep it steady. Slide your crochet hook under the first loop of the X and hook onto the yarn that's behind it. Pull the yarn under the first loop to bring it through. Now twist your hook to create a small loop. Chain 1 stitch to secure the loop and hold the ring together. This helps stabilize the magic ring and sets up for your next stitches. To check if you've made the magic ring correctly, gently pull the short yarn tail. If it tightens the loop, you've done it right. In round 1, we'll crochet 6 single crochets into the ring. Now pull the ring tight, and you should have a small circle of 6 stitches. For round 2, follow this pattern. 1 single crochet, then an increase, repeated 3 times to get 9 stitches. For round 3, crochet 1 single crochet in each stitch around. For round 4, 2 single crochets, then an increase repeated 3 times to get 12 stitches. For round 5, 3 single crochets, then an increase, repeated 3 times to get 15 stitches. In round 6, 4 single crochets, then an increase, repeated 3 times to get 18 stitches. In round 7, 5 single crochets, then an increase, repeated 3 times to get 21 stitches. In round 8, 6 single crochets, then an increase, repeated 3 times. By the end of round 8, you'll have 24 stitches. Once the tail is complete, fasten off, lightly stuff it, and leave a long tail of yarn for sewing. And there you have it. Hanhi's body, legs, feet, and tail are all complete. I will show you how to assemble all the parts of the goose in a separate video later. For now, let's just focus on making each part of the goose first. In the next video, we'll continue with Hanhi's head and wings. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more beginner-friendly amigurumi projects. Happy crocheting and see you next time!